And welcome back after a very abrupt ending, because I wasn't paying attention to my time. They know someone who can reforge and power the sword of yours. Do. And your sword's power and skill level increases. So too will your ability. Now we talk to her again. Seth, what are you scared of? The fortress. Eons ago, the ancients used Mana Fortress in their final battle. But even they could not control mana. In the end, it was your sword that saved the world. So others rebuilt the world to honor mana. That is the mana sword, but its power is gone. It used its last ounce of power to summon you. Why me? Why did it choose me? I don't know, but now you must re-energize it. No problem, because we shall be gustoed. What should I do? You must become a hero who is worthy of the sword. Me? That's impossible. Seth, the Empire must not restore the fortress. Regain the sword's power first, or all is lost. What should I do? You must become a hero who is worthy of thy sword. Okay. Enough. Hold the sword up to the seed. Finally. I didn't think there was right answers for that, but apparently there is. More shiny. For the moment, the seed and the sword became one. You have sealed the mana seed with your mana sword. Now the mana power from the seed will be sent only to you and your sword. You'll be able to gain power from the mana seed wherever you are. The world has 8 palaces. Visit them all and receive the power from them all. Take this spear with you. Mana Guardians used it long ago. Receive spear. Essentially, all the weapons that you get are mana weapons, and they all level up. And they all gain power from the mana seeds and such. So, yeah. It will grow and regain its power just like your mana sword. Oh, Exposition. There must be more weapons like this spear in the world. Find them! I'll restore you. Want to save the game? Yes, please. First, head for Gaia's Navel, like Jim said. Look for the underground palace. To reach Gaia's Navel, head south, through the realm of Pandora. Alright, lady. Wait a second, didn't you? I'm gonna close that. It must be magic. Alright, so to Gaia's Navel, let's go. Somewhat of a long trek, but shouldn't be too hard. You can sprint now a bit, because there's nothing on most of these screens. Oh yeah, you can only sprint in a straight line, so you have to be careful when doing that. You don't just like sprint straight into a monster or something. Oof. Alright, so we are about to encounter, I think, one of the characters here, because I killed this flower. Help! Oof. Yep, those are goblins, by the way. Oh, what a hot predicament. Oh. Help! Ouch! You, don't move. Just stay still. You're very lucky. You're going to be our main dish. Oh. Help! Let me go! You look delicious. Shriek! Dance time. Hey, the dancing has already begun. Let's join in and totally leave this guy unprotected. Because there's no way you can get out of the pot. Hey! Hey, you! What on earth are you doing, you idiot? Please help me. Shh, quiet. So this is one of the characters that we can eventually recruit. Let's get out of here. But you won't join us yet, because we didn't go down south like I had said before. I owe you my life, but what are you doing here? I've been searching for someone. For a second, I thought you were him. In case of mistaken identity, huh? I guess I lose. Now wait a minute. I'm only joking. Look, I'm in a hurry. Better go back to your home. Later. Hey, wait! That's not even telling me her name. Yep. Mushroom! These things are very annoying. I think you might be able to be affected by one of the stat changes by it. I think it's mainly poison right now that it'll do to you. But eventually you'll get a status effect called Mumification. And that will be all enjoyable to show off when that eventually does happen. There's nothing really over here, just the one monster. There's no ever, like, you know, checking a spot on the map to, like, find an item. By the way, I don't know if this game really comes off as being one of those types of games, but it's not. Oh yeah, one-shotting rabbits. That just shoots you up to the spot that I was saying that there's nothing really up there. Oh, almost got poisoned. But those things act like springs. Oh, level 4. I think there's only ever one time where you really have to stand on one. Other than that, you hardly ever use them, and you rarely ever see them anyways. But yeah. Dwarves, or, well, so, quest right now, if anyone's wondering, 14 gold. We have to go to Gaia's Naval, or Naval, I always called it Naval, really, and see about getting our weapons upgraded, or seeing if the dwarves know of anyone that can upgrade our weapons. And it is a long trek there. So here we have the Kingdom of Pandora. We will be going back here, I want to say, like, maybe midway-ish to, like, a third of the way through the game. Might be armor or something here, but I really shouldn't need it. I don't really need to save. We will just keep pushing onwards. Let's see if we can actually get to the naval before in this video. And here's a new type of enemy. I think they're like Buzzbees? Something like that. They're extremely annoying. They can poison you. Yeah, Buzzbee. As like most stuff we'll typically do at the starting point here. They're usually very agile about a lot of stuff. They move very fast. You can't really outrun them. You largely just have to deal with them whenever they get in your face. Oh man, commentary, so hard. Much skill required. So there are other games in this series. There is most of them were only, well, maybe not most of them, but there's a large number, or good portion of them that were released only in Japan. There is a fan translation of what a lot of people consider to be Secret of Mana 2, though the name is Seiken Densetsu 3, I believe. I also have a ROM of that I will probably be... Oh, I've been knocked unconscious. Yeah. I will probably also be playing that after I get finished with this. And if I do, I will probably have some voting for what characters I use, because there are actually like 6 different characters, I think, in that game. All of which could be a main character, or like secondary or tertiary characters. You do come across all of the characters in the actual story, but just due to how much exposition all that would be, they limit it to just the 3 characters. And even then, like, you still are only getting, like, pretty much the spark notes of the secondary characters that you have along with you. Oh man, can't wait till I get more characters. Main character, by the way, is not my favorite character from this game. There is a character that we will get when we get to the when we get through Gaia's Navel to the dwarves and find a blacksmith worthy to craft the Sword of Mana, which is a recurring plot device in most of the games. I feel like in Secret of Mana 2, it's not. It's more just about the characters and like dealing with things about the mana tree, which is where all mana comes from in this universe. And it used to be or what is called the mana goddess, who essentially like created all life in this world, and then decided to like watch over the world as a tree for whatever reason. I'll probably get into more of that kind of a story later, when I actually ever play the other games. Oh, goodness. There's too many enemies. Too many enemies to deal with. Here we go. We go up. Do we go up? Is this the right way? Am I just yanking the chain? No. Right. There's an enemy there, by the way. I just don't feel like dealing with them all. Ow. Something that is kind of nice is you can't really, like, that guy can't hit me down there, and I can't really hit him. But if I actually ever get a ranged weapon, which I eventually will, you can actually attack them from above terrain. And that little chink sound is usually, I don't think it's only hitting sound, but I think it's like usually like parried something. Nuclear, sweet. Now we can cure poison if we ever get poisoned. Where was I in my anecdote? Talking about the other mana games. I have not beaten Secret of Mana 2. Probably when I eventually let's play it, it will be my first time beating it. I have played some of it, so I do know some of the stuff that initially happens, but for the most part that will be blind. Which, oh, that should be a barrel of laughs. But for this game, I know most of what everything happens. So I shouldn't get lost. There's like one bit, like kind of midway through the game, that I'm a little bit worried about because it's kind of a puzzle that is, 0 damage. That requires you to go a specific route through some areas, and it's slightly confusing. I think it, like, there is a character, I'm pretty sure, that like tells you this is like you need to go left, up, down, right kind of stuff. But I largely just end up ignoring that because I know most of the game, so I don't bother talking to a lot of characters. And we have reached Gaia's Navel here. For those wondering, we have to go into the left there. So unfortunately we can't go on the right. I believe if we go on the right now, Nico is there, and he can sell stuff, but we don't really need anything. So, we need to go in through the left, which is like a really long route, but to the right is like a straight route, but for a reason it's blocked off. So, in the next episode, we will continue into Gaia's Navel and hopefully find the dwarves. See you next time.